Donald Trump wants us all to think that former Vice President Joe Biden is the one who is feeble-minded to be president and always wants to point out the ill health of others while saying how healthy he is, but he was the one fumbling and looking shaky on Sunday as he gave the commencement speech at the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. His apparent unsteadiness has been cause for concern since Saturday. During his speech, he went to take a sip of water with his right hand and had to steady the cup with his left hand as he brought it up to his lips. After his speech, he walked down a ramp with Lieutenant General Darrell A. Williams, the superintendent of the academy, at his side. Trump walked very slowly with short steps, taking his time going down the short ramp that did not appear to be at too much of an incline. This made the rounds on social media, of course. The president's critics weren't going to miss this opportunity. This includes the anti-Trump Republican group, the Lincoln Project, that includes George Conway. The group started using the hashtag #TrumpIsNotWell in their tweets. Trump had been spending the weekend at his Bedminster, New Jersey, golf club. Late Saturday night, the extra attention must have gotten to him. The ramp that I descended after my West Point commencement speech was very long and steep, had no handrail, and, most importantly, was very slippery, he tweeted. The last thing I was going to do is fall for the fake news to have fun with. Final 10 feet I ran down to level ground. Momentum. Like many of his tweets, the untrue portions were picked apart. The ramp did not seem slippery and would not make sense with the sunny, clear skies in West Point, New York, on Saturday. Additionally, the grass was dry at the location. He also wrote he ran down the last few steps, but the video does not back that up. He wasn't quite as slow, but he definitely wasn't running. Besides, if he did fall, it wouldn't be fake news. It would just be news that would be making fun of him. Unpleasant for him, yes, but it wouldn't be fake. Once Trump was off the ramp, he walked more normally and seemed to be trying to show that he was fine. He only had to walk about 100 yards or so to reach Marine One from the platform stage. These efforts to excuse his apparent difficulties are not surprising. He wants very much to appear to be able-bodied and the picture of health and wants to be the stronger candidate. He often talked about the health of former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, who was a few years younger than him. She was ill during her campaign, and his campaign made it out to be much more than it was. But he just did not appear to be the picture of health on Saturday. Not that it's that unusual for a man who would be celebrating his 74th birthday the following day to be having difficulties physically. It also wouldn't be odd for Biden to be having difficulties. But he seems more steady on his feet than Trump, despite the fact he will turn 78 just after the November election. However, Trump critics dug up an older video of Biden not just jogging down the street but jogging backward for a stretch when he was vice president. There are other videos of him running with former President Barack Obama as well, and even video of him running just 2 years ago. Despite all this, Trump tweeted in 2014, "The way President Obama runs down the stairs of Air Force One, hopping and bobbing all the way, is so inelegant and unpresidential. Do not fall." Many people would think taking tentative steps is even more inelegant and unpresidential. Showing virility is better than showing yourself to possibly be feeble. But just for good measure, there is also a video making the rounds of Obama walking on the same platform at West Point. It doesn't appear steep or slippery, and he is seen walking up with no effort. Time will tell if this continues to drag on Trump to whether he begins to make multiple efforts to show how healthy and virile he is. Usually when he does this, he sinks himself further.